Connecticut tried to warn us and died.
On June 24th, police responded to a 911 call regarding the discovery of a body.
Markiplier called out a massive brand and got laughed at.
My gut tells me nothing in life is free.
PewDiePie spotted something dark behind a child's smile.
What is this? 5-year-old threatens to dethrone YouTube king.
I like seeing child stars on television because like their parents are literally forcing them to do it, and it's just something sad about it.
When I was 6 years old, I lived in Atlanta and I was broke, and now we be living in the hills. See that view? Y'all don't have that view.
You know what I'm saying? She don't know nothing about no rappers. She don't know nothing about flexing. It's her brother that runs her account.
These weren't just content creators, they were canaries in the coal mine. In 2019, when almost every big YouTuber was promoting the coupon app Honey, Markiplier stood out. He didn't just pass, it felt like he knew something.
I don't know why, but I naturally distrust Honey. My gut tells me that nothing in life is free. So where's all these savings coming from? They push so much advertising on YouTube. They do brand deals with other YouTubers.
But it was clear, Markiplier didn't trust what was going on behind the scenes.
No problem with like the concept of an app that like clips coupon codes for you. That's great. That sounds great on its surface. But there's some shady shit going on. People are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't make sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming from? I have a feeling there's gonna, in like a couple years, there's gonna be the great Honey conspiracy of like 2022.
Eventually, the red flags surfaced. Honey was caught exaggerating savings. Worse, tech experts showed it collected user data, and viewers started asking the uncomfortable question, why didn't we listen? But what if the next ignored warning wasn't about money, but about children?
What is this? 5-year-old threatens to dethrone YouTube king PewDiePie over my goddamn dead body.
At the height of his career, PewDiePie pointed to something few dared touch.
Who will you hatch?
See, she doesn't even let him finish. He was clearly about to say something there.
Kids becoming brands. He called out Ryan's World.
You ever seen a video with 11 million views and 9,000 likes? Please direct me to that video because it doesn't exist. These are not real people. These are not real views.
But PewDiePie wasn't targeting Ryan. He was targeting the adults behind the curtain.
I like seeing child stars on television because like their parents are literally forcing them to do it. And it's just something sad about it.
PewDiePie wasn't attacking, he was warning.
Can you do it again, baby? But can you do it with more energy?
More energy?
Yeah, hey, here's a Red Bull, okay? Mommy needs some dollars, so you need to look happy.
And the next warning came from someone even younger than Ryan. At just 9 years old, Lil Tay became the internet's most controversial child star.
When I was 6 years old, I lived in Atlanta and I was broke, and now we be living in the hills. See that view? Y'all don't have that view.
But one of her closest online friends, Whoa Vicky, said something chilling.
Lil Tay is a little girl, a 10-year-old girl who came from Canada, who plays ballet. You know what I'm saying? She don't know nothing about no rappers. She don't know nothing about flexing. It's her brother that runs her account. She's really a good person. Like, it's just her brother in her ear telling her what to do. He started yelling at her and was like, why'd you do that? You did it wrong, da-da-da-da-da. And then she started crying because, like, she's 10 years old. She doesn't know how to handle all that.
For over a year, Lil Tay disappeared from the internet. No one wanted to believe a warning that came wrapped in drama. Because sometimes, warnings are buried under performance.
How much did you guys make from CryptoZoo?
I lost around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000.
And I lost around 15,000 US dollars.
I lost $25,000.
$120,000. $500,000 Australian, which is $500,000.
Logan Paul promised a revolution, CryptoZoo, a blockchain project where fans could invest early and make life-changing returns. But people like CoffeeZilla weren't buying it.
He's nothing more than the Keemstar of crypto and finance. As soon as I knew the extent of the internal issues, took all of the heat on social, and you still published a defamatory hit piece, fully knowing I was innocent, just so you could enrich yourself in your $10 million studio. Sharp, but deeply unethical, dangerously misleading, and illegal.
Then the project collapsed.
Logan Paul is refunding people he scammed if they promise to stop suing him.
20,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for 50K. That looks so good. 200,000 subscribers. 1 million. 3 million. 4 million subscribers. 5 million subscribers.
Mr. Beast is YouTube's golden boy, known for giving millions away. But critics began asking, what happens to content when it becomes this high stakes?
Like, how could Mr. Beast, a guy who is famed for being a genius, who mastered the algorithm, how could he not calculate that partnering with such a man would be anything other than a shit idea?
Creators like Chris Broad warned about this shift.
Particularly the next generation growing up watching this, especially if they're raised on a diet of lunch leaf. My message this Christmas is simple. Choose very carefully who you watch on YouTube.
But the most painful warning didn't come from money. At the peak of her career, Pokimane said something few wanted to hear. I'm not okay.
Whether it's extort me for money, blackmail me, like if they have my address, it's even worse.
Pokimane wasn't complaining. She was calling out a silent epidemic. And for one creator, that silence turned fatal. Etika streams were wild, chaotic, and high energy. But beneath it, there were signs. He talked about simulation theory, his identity, and feeling lost. People laughed, thought it was part of the bid. Then came the breakdowns, the live streamed cries for help. Still, fans called it drama. Till it wasn't. Etika took his own life in June 2019, and suddenly the world realized he wasn't trying to entertain, he was trying to be heard. Across every story, the signs were clear. A creator notices something wrong, they speak up, they get mocked. Then the truth hits hard, and we ask the same question every time. Why didn't we listen? These weren't just isolated events, they were symptoms of a system that rewards silence and punishes honesty. That's not content, that's a cry for help.